Hey everybody, it is me, Deanna. It has been a minute since I've posted or done anything on here. I know, and I am sorry. I will be more consistent, but we're here right now. Let's get to it. I'm not here to waste your time. I'm not here to give you any fluff or anything like that. So make sure you subscribe, make sure that you follow, make sure that you check out the description for some cool stuff and some good information so that you can learn how to do this right here, how to make money online with digital products. Now, there are a ton of types of digital products, guys. Right now, I'm going to talk about specifically ebooks. I have been making money online with ebooks for years. Does it work? Yes, it does. Is it going to make you a billionaire, millionaire, whatever? How people are always like, make $20,000 in a day, make $80,000 in a day. It could, but no, I'm here to tell you the truth. Probably not, especially not right off the bat. But I will show y'all and tell you what to do to make the ebooks and how to go about selling them so you can make an extra $300 to $500 a month starting off. I feel like that's very doable, very fair to say, and then from there it just starts building up. So if you want to make an extra $300 to $500 in a couple of hours a week from home on your computer with things you already have, stick around, listen up. Let me teach you how to do that in 4 simple steps. So, how to make money online with digital products. I am going to come out and bring out more videos like this with other specific topics. So, this one again, we're focusing on ebooks. So, make sure that you have that, keep that in mind. All right, guys. Now, ebooks, 4 simple steps to go ahead and start making money. I've been doing this for a while. Let me tell you all my story for those of you who don't know. I was a school teacher. I taught for 14 and a half years. I taught high school, then middle school, and I quit in 2022. So I've been out of the classroom for 3 years now. So backtrack to like 17 and a half, 18 years ago, my first year teaching, I was a school teacher. Like I just said, I was a teacher and I had my phone locked up in my classroom. Now, back then, I got paid once a month, and having one payday a month really sucks, especially when they don't actually give you a date. It's like they would tell us the last Friday of the month. Sometimes there's 4 weeks in between that, sometimes there's 5 weeks in between that. But regardless, you got to wait a while. If you got bills to pay, things you know that last week, you're like, damn, I need money. Well, this given month, I got paid maybe, and the following week, my bank account got hacked. A little bit under $5,000 in my savings, gone in like one afternoon. The people ended up stealing everything and what was in my actual account as well. So I literally had nothing in the bank account, and I think I had about $300 on me that day in cash. And that's literally everything I had for the next 4.5 weeks of my life. And it sucked. And if you've been there, you know that sucks. I ended up not being able to pay my bills that month, getting behind, and then it takes a while to get yourself back on track, right? So, anyways, about that time, I decided I'm going to learn how to make money online. This right here, like I said, ebooks is one of the easiest ways to do that. And I've done them all, and I will talk about all of them in one way or another in another video, right? But I've done the websites, I've done the different platforms where you get on there, the customer service jobs. I've done everything. This is the easiest. This is the fastest. And again, are you going to make $20,000 in a day, $30,000 in a month, $80,000, maybe down the road. But right now, I'm going to tell you the truth. You could be looking at making maybe $300 to $500 extra in a month. If this month you give me that time, you do the steps that I'm going to tell you, you can make an extra $300 maybe, I'm going to estimate. My first 2 weeks, I made $150, and I launched a new ebook store for a faceless channel, and I'm going to teach you how to go ahead and market it. I made about $115. My second month, I made $300, which was this month. So I made $300 off of a couple of ebooks that are totally faceless, getting promoted in a faceless manner. Now, how am I doing that? What did I do? This is what I've done. All right, let's figure it out. Let's go into step 1. Hey guys, so all right, step 1 right here. Choose a niche. Everybody says it because it's true. This is one of the things that you need to do for yourself. This is the very first step, because if you don't know what you're going to write about, then what ebooks are you going to make? That is the main question, right? That is the question you need to answer. What do you want to write about? What books do you want to put out there? What information, right? That is choosing a niche. Now, what is a niche? For those of you who haven't heard this word before, it's basically your subject. It can be super broad, like sports, or it can be very detailed, baseball, basketball. And then even within that, even that's kind of broad. You can have within basketball, let's say NBA teams, WNBA teams, actual championships, different things, right? But you can go into specifics. The more specific you are, the more niched down that you are. The more broad you are, the more topics that for you to write about. So just kind of think about that in mind. And here's the most important thing about choosing a niche. Choosing a niche, everybody says, what is something you like to write about? What is something you enjoy? What is something you're really good at? All of those things are a plus. All right. If you're a baseball expert, you want to write about baseball or sports or whatever, awesome. That's a plus. The thing is, if there's not a lot of people who care about the 1929 World Championship or whatever series of baseball, or how the game of baseball actually started, like you may be a fan of baseball today, but if your specific thing is the 1929 or the 1940s team of whatever random state, and I don't care about that, and neither does anybody else, nobody's going to buy that ebook. So you need to make sure that you are writing in that given niche about things people want to know about things people actually care about, that they would take time to sit down and actually read about, right? Given that now we have so many videos and so many things we can actually watch or listen to, what do people want to actually read about? Most people want to sit down and read and learn about how do you make money online, given why you're here, right? That's my niche. But then from there, I can break it down, such as ebooks, audiobooks, different types of things, right? So what are we going to talk about? That's why I said in this given video, we're talking about ebooks. In other videos, we will talk about how to make money with other things. So keep that in mind. And guys, by the way, there is a free PDF in the description. Make sure that you go in there, make sure that you download it, get it. Everything I'm talking about right now, I'm going to break it down for you super simple, super easy to understand. Literally step one, do this, this, and that. I'm going to give you a list of different niches, different topics you could possibly focus on. From that, pick one niche first to create your store and follow the next steps. And let's talk about what the next steps are. Once you pick a niche, step two is to actually write your ebooks. So step two is to actually write your ebooks. All right, guys. And again, free PDF down below with resources and links and things like that are going to help you get started. And I think this right here might be the most challenging part for so many people. But guys, there are tools like ChatGPT and other similar type of programs that will help you actually write your content, actually map out the chapters, because there's different chapters in the ebooks, right? You're going to have to sit down and decide, how many chapters does this ebook take? How many information, or how much information is enough or is good enough for the person to understand what I want them to understand in the ebook? Is it a workbook, or is it just strictly information, right? So is there sections you're going to have to leave for them to write on, or is it just literally like a book, like you just read through it? So anyways, writing the book entails all of that. And in that free PDF below, I break it down and I go into those given details. All right. So writing your book, step one, you pick a niche. Maybe you picked baseball. What do people want to know about baseball? Maybe they want to know how to run plays, right? So now I am more niched down in that given topic, how to run specific baseball plays. Now I need to sit down and actually write the book. Now, given that it might be like a playbook or something like that, a lot of people, a lot of baseball players, coaches, people interested in baseball want to learn about plays, want to learn how to run different types of plays, because especially if their son or if them or their daughter or somebody in their family, or if their coach, or they play baseball or softball or whatever, they're going to want to know how to go in, run these different plays. So what do you have to show them? Do you need pictures? Do you need to describe it? In what specific way would somebody understand that, right? So writing the book, getting your message across might be the most challenging part for people. But again, there are programs like ChatGPT and other similar programs that will help you with that. So that is step 2. So look into that. And again, guys, going into this, so once you have your book, you don't want to just write one book, right? Because you can have one book for like $20 and awesome, you have that one book for $20. But what if you had 2 books for $20, 3 books for $20, and so on? And then one day you sell $40, the next day you sell $80, the next day you put a bundle together, and now you sold like $100 worth of books, and you sold another $100 bundle in one day. Is it possible? Yes, it is, because I've been having days like this, right? So it's going to take you some time. This is unpaid work, right? But the pay comes later. And if you think about it, if you go work for your boss today, if you go put in that time and effort and energy and all of that, are they going to pay you today? Probably not. They're going to pay you later on. So same idea, just different timeline, right? And I promise y'all, if you put good ebooks out there, good content that people actually want to read, that actually give information people are interested in and that they want to learn, you will be making those sales. You will be getting that money coming into your bank account. All right. So ask questions in the comment section. Again, check out that free PDF down below. And let's move on to step number 3. All right, guys, so step number 3. Step number 3 is going to be to actually set up your e-store. So you want to have at least 1 or 2 books, maybe 3 to 5, depending on what you want to do, how soon you want to do this and get this going, ready to post as soon as you open up your e-store. Now, when I posted and started my e-store, I already had 3 books written, completed, done, ready to go, ready to be published. And this part literally maybe took me 30 minutes. I set up my e-store, I set up the information that I needed, titled it, all of that. And of course, already had all these things in mind. And all I did was upload the first 3 books, had it ready to go. The programs that I'm going to teach you all to use, that I would prefer that you use, that I have linked down in the description below. It's also going to be detailed in that free PDF that I have for you to go in and download and get so that you can follow along step by step. But one program is called Gumroad. The other one is called Payhip. I have been using both of them for a while now. I've been using Gumroad for a couple of years. I like it. They take 3%. Now, this is the cool thing. Both of the programs that I just mentioned and that I have listed in my PDFs are free to use. We create our accounts totally free. We upload our products totally for free. We set the prices on our PDFs, on our bundles, all of those things. We get to decide all of these things. Both of them allow you to do videos for sale and download, PDFs like ebooks, and a whole bunch of other items. Payhip actually allows you to do physical products, and you ship them and you put in the weight and all of that if that is something you're doing. Now, we are doing digital products because we don't have to deal with all of that. We don't have to deal with the taxes or anything. If you decide to charge $20 per ebook, $20. The programs, because this is doing this for you for free, are going to keep a fee per sale. So if you sell a product for $20, Gumroad is going to take 3% from that sale. That is their cut. And the other, I believe, what would that be? That's about $60. So like $19.20 or 40 cents, whatever that is, would be for you. That is pure profit. Now, guys, I know you're like, well, 3% isn't a lot when you're thinking about that, right? But when you get to $100 bundles, $200 bundles, it starts adding up. That's how they make their money. But in the long run, you're going to be making sales, you're going to be getting money, and the money starts coming in, all of that. You're going to it's going to happen like me, where you're going to be like, oh, one sale, a $50 ebook. Okay, whatever. I got like $46.50 from that. Yay, I'm happy. And then the next one, and the money that they're keeping, you're going to be like, they've kept $180. They've kept $300 this month from me or whatever. Now, granted, it's only 3% of what is being sold, but it still looks like a big number. It's being added up and all of that. Those are going to be your tax write-offs. I used to do taxes. I did taxes for about 5 years. That is your cost of business. That is your business expense. So at the end of the day, not a horrible thing to have that. And that is the way that I look at it. So, yes, once your sales start getting into those bigger numbers, their profit starts getting into those bigger numbers. But, guys, overall, it's a good thing, right? You want them to profit. You want to make sales for yourself. You're getting that bigger cut. Now, Gumroad does 3%, Payhip does 5%. My two main things that I like. So, Payhip allows you to make coupons. You can run the coupon from like Monday through Saturday. You can run coupons on bundles, maybe on this item, not on that item. You can put a coupon code out there for like only 100, the first 100 people type sales. It allows you to have a newsletter. It gives you your, both of them give you like your website. All of those awesome features come with Payhip, and I like Payhip. Now, Payhip keeps 5%. Here's the trade-off. Gumroad is going to pay you, at least as of the recording of this video, June 30th, 2025. Gumroad is going to go ahead and pay you once a week. So like, let's say from the 1st through the 7th, you sold $200 or whatever, you're going to receive $200. They're not paying you this week. They're paying you the following week. I believe it's Thursday night, Friday night. I don't even keep track anymore, but I believe it's Friday. So the money will hit in your account the following Friday from whatever sales you made the week before. Now, Payhip's awesome, because if I sold a $50 ebook, or if I meant to get $50 and I sold it at 10 a.m. on a Tuesday morning, at 10:05, my account's already credited and that money's already hit my bank account. Now, they keep 5%. And it's really just up to you what you want to do. Payhip, I do think, is a bit more fancier. It's got nicer features. I'm liking it a little bit more than Gumroad, but both of them are really good. I've got both of them listed down below. And they're also going to be in my PDF, where I break down all of the differences and all of the things that each of them does, the pros and the cons and whatever. And that way y'all can just click on those links, create your storefront, choose a name, choose a link, and all of that. Once you have your videos, this is going to be step 3. And this is probably like the funnest step ever, just because you actually get to see it building out. You get to see them coming up. You get to see what they look like and what it is. So anyways, probably this is my, no, honestly, I would say that once the ebook is written, that is the tedious step, right? Writing the whole ebook. Because when I write an ebook, I'm not just putting out a 5-page, 10-page thing. I'm putting out a 50-page, 80-page. I think my biggest ebook has probably been like 83 pages so far. But I'm giving you all the information that you need when you buy an ebook from me to get done whatever I'm trying to get you to be able to do. So that is just me. I'm not okay with just like literally a list of something. Here you go. You paid $20 for a 1-page list of whatever, right? Because I've done that. I've been there. I've paid money for ebooks, money for information, whatever, just to be let down by the actual information in that ebook. So anyways, that would be our step 3. You got your maybe 2, 3 ebooks done, however many done, written, ready to go, ready to get published. You're going to go either to Gumroad or Payhip, pick whichever one you feel might be best, and then create your e-store, add your books in, and you've just hit publish. Then we move on to the more fun part, I think. I think it's all fun. But anyways, step 4 is going to be actually marketing your ebooks. All right, so now we're at step 4. This is the most important step of the whole process, in my opinion, because this is what you're going to be doing once you publish, on and on and on and again. This is where you need to come back and learn and learn and learn about again. Step 4 does not end when you publish it. Step 4 just kind of, you start it, you publish, you start marketing your ebooks, and you keep marketing your ebooks, because there is no way you're going to make money if nobody knows you've got your ebooks out. You put all this time, effort, energy into creating your ebooks. Nobody knows that they're out there on your Gumroad or Payhip or whatever page you're putting it out there. Nobody's going to buy from you. You're not going to make any given money. And that can be said for every business, brick and mortar, online, or some kind of hybrid in between, right? Nobody knows about your services, your products, all of that. You don't make money, you eventually shut down, and that sucks. Now, this is where a lot of people go wrong. This is where a lot of people and why a lot of people fail in the make money online or even just in business in general. They don't understand that once you put your business out there, once you publish your ebooks, create your site, they need to keep marketing. They need to keep learning and studying different ways to market the products. Now, there are a ton of free ways to market yourself. There are a ton of free ways to go out there and put it up on Instagram, social media, YouTube, right? All of these different things. But if you don't know how to use those platforms correctly, if you don't know how to get reach and growth and people on your videos or on your posts, and then eventually on your actual website so they can make that sale, so you can make that sale, they can make that purchase of your ebooks, then we are basically not doing something right. And what is it that we're not doing right? We're not marketing ourselves correctly. And guys, this is, again, crucial to learn how to market yourself. So market yourself, market your ebooks. Step 4 is going to be really where you need to also invest in yourself, invest in your marketing. Now, right off the bat, it is going to be free. This can be 100% free. You can make money. You can do this. However, if you really want to start making money within the next 2 months, 3 months, $300 to $500 a month, like I said, and eventually even more, then you need to go ahead and invest on learning how to market yourself. What is the best way to learn how to market yourself? From following a way and a plan from people who've already done it. Now, follow me, DM me, make sure you subscribe because I do share tips, I do share information. Make sure you get that free PDF. I'm linked in the description section down below so that you can see all of the steps broken down. And so you can see some of my best marketing tips on there as well. I'll put some of that in there. But if you really want to know how to make that money quickly, how to have a month like myself, in the past 2 months, I've launched this ebook store, my last ebook store. 6 weeks, I've made $412, 100% profit because I have not invested in a platform that's going to make money or make those ebooks, and I have not bought the pre-made ebooks that everybody and their mother is selling. That's definitely something you could do too. PLR rights, PLR books are also something you can do to complete step 2 of this process. Now, if you do that, make sure you go through them, edit them, make them look nice. Look for grammar issues because sometimes they may have some grammar issues. So you could do that, right? But that is not where I want you to invest your money right now. You need to invest your money in step 4. Don't go out there and pay the Gumroad fee or the Payhip fee for the year or whatever it is that they have. Or if you choose not to do either of those, you're like, I like Wix or I like this other site or platform or website where my ebooks are going to be sold, don't pay for a year fee because you need to start making money first before you know that it's something that you want to do, right? Stick with that free system. Put your ebooks out, publish them quickly, efficiently, for free. But invest in learning how to market your business. Invest in learning how to market your ebooks. Invest in learning how to market yourself. That is what I've done, guys. And let me tell y'all, it's been working, not only for my ebook stores. I'm about to launch my second one, and I will make sure that I give you all like the details and the chats and statistics. I'm big about sharing all of those things. Feel free to go through my shorts. Feel free to go through my other videos and whatnot where I share those details. Now, investing in yourself, where should you invest in yourself? What program is a good one that's going to teach you how to actually market not only your ebooks, but yourself? If you're still here and you're still watching, I can tell you're actually serious about this. So you want to go ahead and invest in the right program where they're going to teach you how to market your ebooks, maybe how to get into Amazon influencer, Amazon affiliate. Maybe they will teach you other ways to make money online that have nothing to do with the online space. Maybe you want to learn about the roadmap or passive profit system, different things like that. That would be in Marketing Engine, which I've put down here. And I'm going to put a list of the different programs that they have. Guys, all of that is for only $27 a month. Plus, we get 4 entrepreneurs who are highly successful in the system and highly knowledgeable in this whole money-making world, marketing world. They are marketing strategists that actually know what they're doing, that stay on top of what's going on in the industry, in the business. And if you join us here, right there in Marketing Engine, come and join us. Come and be a part of the Marketing Engine family, guys. Right here is where you are going to learn how to market your business, your ebook business or businesses that you start, and every other given business that you could think about starting or that you may already be a part of. Does not matter. When I started, I was learning how to market myself as an insurance agent. I'm still doing that, but they showed me how to do this that I've just shared, how to go in, create some ebooks and market them in the right way. And like I've said, my last 6 weeks, I launched my ebook store 6 weeks ago, and already $412 and about 119 subscribers on the faceless YouTube channel that I'm marketing it in. So far, I've had one marketing channel, but they taught me, and the trainings on here have YouTube as one of the options I can go in and read. I've gone through them. What do you do with the hashtags? How do you find the good and the correct hashtags? Not only for what's trending right now at the given moment, but for account growth. And guys, it is happening because my shorts are not getting a whole lot of views, but the videos, I got like 48 hours of views, 48 hours of views in like 1 week. The next week I got like 42, but it is consistent of views, guys. And that is what you essentially want on YouTube, right? In addition to YouTube, they've got Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. They will teach you how to use all of those channels and more. There are 4 entrepreneurs on there that know all about marketing. They are marketing strategists. So it applies to online marketing as well as brick and mortar and everything in between. They have got the Roadmap 3.0, Passive Profit Millionaires, how to build a stand store, how to work with like Bitly and other types of things. And they are adding things in there. Also, one thing that is unique to this specific community is that they will not, that they are adding, they're not limiting themselves to online money making systems only. They're actually adding actual ways you could go out there over here, IRL, in real life, to go and make money. And that is one cool thing about Marketing Engine. And guys, it is a $27 investment. We have weekly training meetings and all of the information you could imagine. Here are some of the ones I've listed below. They're adding more and more. For $27 a month, you could get and see all of that. In addition to that, first thing I want you to do, and I want you to do a couple of things. If you choose to join Marketing Engine, I want to say welcome. I want to be the first one to welcome you. The information is in that free PDF, also down in the description of this video. But if you choose to join Marketing Engine, find me on there. Literally type my name, the Hinojosa, the little search bar up at the top. DM me. Let me know that you joined, and let's chat. Let's get on a Zoom call, and let's just talk about what your business is. I'll walk you through this process and any other tips, advice that I can give you. And let's just be friends and support each other through this, because that's always awesome. But I want you to do that. If you choose not to join Marketing Engine, awesome. Like I said, go ahead and download that free PDF below. And you can do this 1,000% free, guys. But make sure that you are learning how to market yourself. Make sure that step 4 is something you're committing yourself to actually doing in whatever way you choose to do it. But make sure that you do save this video, follow me, all of that, and that you come back in here. Let me know what topics of ebooks you decided to make. Drop your Gumroad or your Payhip link, or whatever link you choose to use to sell your ebooks, down in the comment section so that I can check it out, because I want to do that. So with that, guys, I will say goodbye until the next video. Ask your questions down below. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure that you like it. Make sure that you do all of the fun things that will help my channel grow and all of that. And again, if you go in and make these steps and do all of these things that I've shown y'all on this video, come back here, let me know what you're doing. In fact, right now, first time watching, and you're committed to this, let me know what are the steps you're going to do. What niche idea do you have in mind? It doesn't have to be like what you actually do, but just tell me in the comment section, what type of books are you going to make? And what questions do you have for me? Drop your questions down below or just say hi. And I will see y'all in the next video.